Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to How to Be a Boss channel. And today I want to talk to you about why women over 30 want a 666 man as their partner. Your first question to me is going to be, what is a 666 man? Well, I'm going to show you a clip from an interview asking women what they want in a man, which describes exactly what a 666 man is.
I have a rule. It's 666. 6 foot tall, 6-inch chick, 6-figure income.
So, just a quick recap. A 666 man that women want is a man who is 6 foot tall, a man who has a 6-inch appendage, and a man who has a 6-figure salary. Women in their 20s are generally in the prime of their life in terms of physical beauty. They have many guys approaching them and asking them for dates in person or online, so they can pick and choose who they want to date or be in a relationship with. By having so many choices, women feel that they are on top of the world, and rather than make a choice for their future lives, they look for immediate emotional gratification. They choose to reject the so-called nice guys who will treat them the way they want to be treated when they are older. These guys are loyal, faithful, kind. Generally, they are financially secure, but they don't have the bad boy traits that get the girl emotionally and physically excited. Women are drawn to the bad boy type as they find that they treat them totally opposite to the way a nice guy would. And this turns the woman on significantly, so she keeps a selection of bad boys which she can rotate with nice guys. Women can then have their switches flipped by the bad boy whilst taking advantage of the nice guy's supplicating nature, so she can get the best of both worlds. In her mind, she hopes to change the bad boy into a nice guy so she can be the one to show everyone in her community that she was the one to tame the lion. However, the nice guy eventually tires of pandering to her needs, but after seeing no results for his efforts, he moves on to other women whilst the bad boy has his own rotation of girls. Thus, there's no chance that he is changing his ways when he's seeing insane success with other women. Women will spend most of their 20s chasing around these bad boy types in the hope that they will get them to settle down with them. But once they don't achieve their goal, they have given their best years away and have nothing to show for it. They realize that the nice guys that they pushed away actually have the personality traits that they are looking for in a long-term partner, and most importantly, in their kids. However, in the minds of these women in their 30s, they still believe they deserve a high-quality guy, even though there are another generation of younger women who can beat them out for the best guys. They know that the clock is ticking for having children, and the last vestiges of their beauty remains. So eventually, they adjust their requirements to have a 666 man. No longer are looks or being a bad boy the most important traits they are looking for. These women have had their fun, body counts, and ex-boyfriends, and want to settle down as soon as possible. They want a guy with a 6-inch appendage, as no matter what women say, they love sex. They want to be stimulated physically, as these women have lots of prior sexual experience from their 20s and still want that joy. She probably even mistakenly thinks that having this size will also increase the chances of her getting pregnant, which is obviously a time-sensitive issue once women hit their 30s. In my opinion, the size of your appendage doesn't determine the quality of your lovemaking. And size doesn't also correlate to the quality of your personality or compatibility with a woman. A lot has been written in regards to what height women want in a man and whether it truly matters. I can understand if a woman is around 175 centimeters and then she puts on 3 or 4 inch heels and doesn't want to tower over her man if he is 175. However, what if a woman is 155 centimeters and she still demands a man to be over 6 foot? Will that actually matter to her? Because even in heels, a guy most likely will be taller than her. In this situation, the man is still taller than the woman, no matter what size heels she is wearing. A woman biologically wants a man who is taller, as it makes her feel more secure, as he is physically bigger, which makes her feel more protected. A man who is 6 foot will also be more visually appealing if they have the right body type, which is why female models are required to be tall, as they make the clothes on the model look better. Another factor is also that women will hope to pass men's height on to their children, as it has been reported that taller men receive more favourable money than their smaller counterparts in the workplace. In my opinion, alongside appendage size, this is a factor that no one has any control over. If I was to choose my wife based on the size of her breast, discounting surgery, I would be looked upon as a shallow person who places physical beauty ahead of personality characteristics. If a man has everything that you're looking for, except having a 6-inch appendage and not being 6 foot tall, would you really reject him for a guy who has those traits but is a jerk? Also, what happens if your 100% ideal match was overlooked by you as he is only 170 centimeters tall? Would you be able to forgive yourself as you ruled him out of the equation due to something that he has no control over? It is pretty clear why women want a man who earns a 6-figure salary. They want him to be able to provide for her and also their future kids, and not having any money worries going forward. This is one area of a man's life that they have control over, unlike the other 666 requirements. If a man does have a 6-figure salary, then the question is, why would he not enjoy the fruits of his labour and have multiple girls, as there is no time limit for him? Does a man want to be burdened with paying other people's bills for a woman who is probably on the decline? The game is not the same once guys achieve this 6-figure salary, as they have much more options, and women in their 30s are still clinging onto the belief that they have the same allure as they did in their 20s over men. They believe that they can still place the same demands, and all the nice guys who meet their 666 requirements will come running back to them, when in fact they are batting away potential suitors, because now they are in the position of power.